What's up, guys? It's Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys. Welcome back to another video. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about going down to the NASCAR Hall of Fame for the class of 2021 induction ceremony, plus the other activities that they had going on. We're going to go over kind of what was going on throughout the day, and we'll show off the stuff, a few things we did get signed. Not a lot, so don't look forward to all that. And we'll also just talk about the whole event in the day. But first, we're going to insert some few videos, few clips, and then we'll come back and we'll begin talking about the day. So enjoy these, and we'll be right back, guys. Hope you enjoy.
Very humbled honor on this day, the 21st day of January in 2022, to present the NASCAR Hall of Fame inductee ring and officially induct my close friend Charles Red Farmer into the NASCAR Hall of Fame.
Someone who gives himself daily, who loves his family unconditionally, and whose career as a racer only begins to encapsulate who he is as a person. Dale? On behalf of our daughters, Isla and Nicole, I am proud to say on this 21st day of January, 2022, it is now my honor to present the NASCAR Hall of Fame inductee ring and officially induct my husband, Dale Earnhardt Jr. into the NASCAR Hall of Fame.
All right, you saw some of the video clips, from the ceremony. I kind of done Red Farmers, and I done Juniors. I didn't think about doing Mike Stefanik's because I was like, man, I should have gotten his when they inducted him. So my apologies to the Stefanik family. But the main two, not knocking Mike at all. Great guy there. May he forever rest in peace for sure, never to be forgotten. And but my favorite two inductees from the event were obviously Dale Jr. and Red Farmer. But I do want to take this time to congratulate Junior, Farmer, and Stefanik on their class of 2021 in induction into the NASCAR Hall of Fame. Very good class there, in my opinion. But we started off, we went down, me and Randy went together, and they had this little brunch with the legends, they called it. It started off the day. Now, we didn't have any tickets to any of the events. We were only there to be in the Hall of Fame thing and walk around and stuff. We could go to the simulator. We'll touch on that in a minute. But then we were going to the induction ceremony following the end of the night to wrap things up. But we went to that, and we found out Mark Martin, Jerry Cook, and Bobby Allison were there. Now, guys, we were seeing a lot of things. When we got there, they were saying we're encouraging the Hall of Famers and folks not to sign any today. Well, we automatically seen that. We were like, oh boy, this is going to be a crazy day, which we kind of figured, but due to the virus going around. So we wasn't expecting much there, but we were like, hey, it should be up to the Hall of Famers if they want to stop and sign or not. And then they had the red carpet later on in the day. We'll touch bases on that here in a bit and how that worked out. But we did go to that brunch thing, stood outside, and we got Mark Martin. You guys had already seen that in the pictures that I showed. I seen Bobby Allison. I just didn't feel like bringing those two trading cards. I guess I could mail those off to him. But guys, I'm telling you, I'm really worried about Bobby. He has since Stocks for Tots a month ago, he was kind of walking around. Well, now he's to being, I'm not saying confined because I feel like he could walk around, but he was more so in the wheelchair this weekend. So, thoughts and prayers going out to Bobby Allison. Another one that just popped in my head was Jack Roush. Not looking good at all, folks. So, you know, it's sad to see him that way for sure. It really is. But I didn't get Bobby. I mean, I shook his hand. I spoke to Jerry Cook. I don't really have anything else for Mr. Cook to sign. So, went to that. Did get Mark Martin. You guys seen that. We'll show the two pieces that I got signed by Mark. I'm telling you, this right here, got it last weekend, and it is one of my favorites now. Check that out, though. That green paint pen. Just incredible. Loved it. And it was weird, guys. I haven't felt that way in a while. I don't know if it's because of the adrenaline rush of seeing Mark again. It's been like 7 years since I've seen him. I mean, I've gotten him through the mail those few times before he stopped signing. But it was just weird. Like, I walked up to him, had the truck ready to go like this, and I just started getting shaky like that. So, I don't know. That's totally unlike me. Got that, though, and then went back around, let some folks get some stuff signed, and then I got this hero card. I didn't have any of the Hendrick stuff signed, excuse me. So this added something, you know, into my collection that I didn't have. But very nice. Mark was nice. And then we kind of went around. The next thing that was going on was like the Squire Award and High Achievement Award thing. We didn't really fool with any of that. The next big thing for the day was going to be the red carpet, which was at 4:30. And so we was kind of moving around, and we were like, we can't figure out how this is going to work out, and how are we going to get these guys autographs. We didn't know who was going to be coming out from the, you know, the doors at the red carpet. And the way they had it set up, if you've ever been to the Hall of Fame, you'll know where the Pit Stop Cafe is and where the High Octane Theater is. So there's a little roundabout thing that they lined up against that wall. And usually, from what Randy was telling me, they come out from the back side around where you go downstairs to the bottom of the theater where you come out and come up. And he was like, they usually line this thing up, but it don't look like it this time. And guys, they had like say this is the wall where the red carpet's going to be, where they had a barrier right here. You got to keep that barrier up. And then they had another one right here with that much, you know, like maybe 5 feet, 10 feet in between both barriers. And we were having to stand behind this second barrier, not the red one, the black one. So there was really no interaction that it looked like we were to be had with any of the Hall of Famers when they would come out. And we were thinking, well, if they come from this direction and go into the High Octane, then we might be able to catch them as they come off the red carpet. But if they open those doors right there and they come out this way and go to the red carpet, we're going to be screwed. Well, you probably know which route they took. They opened the red doors and then they come out. You guys seen some of the pictures at the beginning. We took pictures of Dale Jr. I had Red Farmer, and you just didn't know who was going to come out the door. So I took those two, and I thought I'd share with y'all those at the beginning. We seen Petty, though, come out like that. Darryl Waltrip came out. Jerry Cook, I believe, came out. I forget who all came out like that, but Ron Hornaday, I remember he did. It was cool to see, but we were like, hey, there's no autographs going to happen. And it was just a total letdown. But, you know, you're spending that money on the memberships and stuff, and you want something out of it. But what thing they were preaching was they wanted you to go up to the simulators, and you could drive the simulator, and if you placed the top time over the entire day, then you would get to come back on Saturday, free admission, and you'll get to race against Dale Jr. and Red Farmer. Well, I placed 7th overall in the entire day, I think, with like a 19.615 at Nashville Fairgrounds. But the top speed, I was off by 5/10. Those simulators, I'm telling you, you guys know I drive the Heat Series with the wheel and stuff. It's a total different ball game, and I haven't raced enough iRacing to get the feel for that for that system. But if I raced it more, I know I would, and had more practice, definitely would. But that was fun. I mean, I went and done that. We went on, and we had supper that night, dinner, whatever you want to call it. And like I said, we didn't get any autographs at the red carpet thing, so we said, hey, we're going to try and go away from this. By this time, it was like 5:30, so we said we was going to go eat. Well, it works out because they got the Buffalo Wild Wings right down there on the bottom floor there, adjacent to the Hall of Fame. So we went there and ate, kind of talked, do you think we're going to have any chance to get any autographs? I was like, no, I don't think we will. So we decided on just leaving our stuff in the truck. And I was like, well, we could bring our little pocket folio thing. You know, this thing right here that I usually bring around and get autographs in. But I was like, man, I'm just, after today, I'm kind of disgusted. I'm not going to really fool with trying to get autographs. So we just kind of went on. And there's if you guys have ever been to the Fan Appreciation Day at the Hall of Fame, you'll know right outside the Crown Ballroom, there's this big, long room, and they used to take you and file you through, and you could go up to the table up over on this end, and you could get the driver's autographs and stuff. Well, this was like a room where they were serving wine and beer and sodas and kind of snack things to the people that were going into the induction ceremony. I'm not sure. I think you had to pay for this stuff. I'm not sure. It could have been complimentary. We didn't really fool with any of that stuff. But they started mingling around, and these people were coming out because they had just had a dinner. You could go to that dinner for like $500 and attend that, which I think is just crazy, but whatever. I don't know what they were serving. But they come out, and all these people are mingling around. Seen a couple people, seen Mark Martin. I mean, I didn't bother anybody, but we got to talking to Lynn Wood and everything. But long story short, we go on in, and we could have got some autographs right there if we'd have had some of our stuff. But we go on into the induction ceremony, and I'm telling you guys, I think that was honestly, minus meeting Mark Martin and getting that truck signed, that was the highlight of the day for me. I really did enjoy watching that live. I've watched it, you know, many times on TV, but experience something live and in person is totally different than watching it on TV. So my favorite part, I would have to say, was Red Farmer's speech. He really done it out. I enjoyed that a lot. And of course, not knocking Junior or Stefanik and them. I enjoyed the whole show though, but it was a great experience. And then after the fact, we were standing there, and I was like, I told Randy, I said, I think we can get up towards that stage, because there was a bunch of people, you know, mingling, coming in and out. It was a bunch of movement. And all we had was maybe 20-foot space between us and the dining room tables with the celebrities and stuff. And when they got up, everybody was mingling together, chit-chatting. I was like, hey, I'm going to make my way up to the stage, because Junior was on stage, and I was looking for Red Farmer. Well, I seen Red Farmer. I spoke to him. I said, Red, do you mind signing? Well, he had signed this guy's book before me. And then, you know, he got rushed off. And what I mean by book was, they had these induction ceremony books that was exclusive to just being at the induction ceremony. Well, guys, stuck around. I seen Kerry Earnhardt. I seen Tim Duggar. I inserted those photos at the beginning. Seen Kelly Earnhardt, seen a bunch of folks up there just hanging around mingling. But wound up and I actually got my program signed by Junior. So that was awesome. And my plan is to somehow potentially try and get Red Farmer on there. That would be awesome. But we'll just have to wait and see and how that turns out. But that's awesome. I did get a couple more of those programs signed, but they're just the same, so there's no use in that. But overall, I did enjoy the experience of going there. I just think they need to do more for the members, people who had spent way up there in memberships. There really wasn't much perks for them. I mean, they just need to come up with something to please those guys. But we did get Mark and we got Dale Jr. and then I got those other few things. But overall, that's the experience that we had. I hope I didn't take too long. I tried to keep it under 15 minutes and we're right here at 13, so that's good. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys later. Take care, guys. God bless.